All right, Pisces, here we go. My 12th stop on my 12 sign zodiac fly through here for January 2026. Let's cut the deck. Let's see what your theme energy is. Let's do this. I know what you've been getting in the weekly readings in this position 12. Somebody blame shifting on you or some kind of shit like that? I don't know. I can't, no matter what I do, I get somebody coming towards you. I did not know that was there. I didn't want to look. I wanted to say something and then see what card came out. It's the Lovers. And I've got the Four of Wands at the bottom of the Witches when I randomly put it away from last time, and I got the Lovers here. I'm going to clarify with the Light Seer. All right? I was going to clarify with the Witches. I'm not now, although I will say whoever this is, they might be married or in another relationship that's coming towards you. That's all I could say. It might. I said might, but yeah, it feels like that. Anyway, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Steve's Love Chair, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right, I'm not a Time Lord. Most of January 2026's energy is playing out in a spread through the entire first quarter, pretty much. The rest of Jupiter retrograde's bubble. Same will apply to February. It'll be in the rest of Jupiter retrograde's bubble, and March too, for that matter, or first half of it anyway. Okay? All right, let's see where we go. January 2026, Pisces, my two fish. The 12th sign in my zodiac. By the end of the story always ties with position 1 and position 5, as I say in the weekly readings. So make sure you watch Aries and Leo. And I don't care if they're in your chart. I'm not your astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. It's a straight up energy reading. That's all. It's just the weekly reading. Instead of a little card section for each sign or each position, it's just a reading. That's all. The overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Someone sees your value. Yeah, I think someone married sees your value. You got a soul connection. Someone's figured out the soul connection. Yeah, someone has. I think this is the biggest card of communication for me in the minor arcana. This is a big deal. What's going on here? What do we got going on? Let's find out. Let's 10 swords randomly at the bottom there. I was compelled to look at. They might end something, or you might end something. I don't know. Somebody's got sort of an enough is enough energy here. I'm not sure. Let's see. This is how they feel about you. This is how they see you. This is the potential final outcome for you in our little pyramid. I'll clarify whatever I think needs clarifying, and I'll throw some universe cards at the end. And if I feel like I need to use 2 decks to clarify, I will. All right? In fact, I'm going to move the Witches right there. Okay? So, I don't know. You never know what I'll do. I'm crazy. Right? Okay. Here we go. How do they feel? Let's do it. They feel a lot. Look, I mean, they feel a lot about you. A lot. That's a lot. Okay? That's a lot. It's just, they're drawn to you. And I think they might be married or in a relationship. I think so. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But it feels, or they told you we can't be together, or they're otherwise occupied, or there's something awkward about this. There's something about this that, on some level, makes you mad a little bit. I don't know. I mean, this could be silly. This could be, you have a soul connection with this person, but it's like, something about it makes you uneasy. It goes against your sensibilities, right? I mean, I don't know. It's your dad's best friend or something. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they're very attracted to you. I still feel like they're connected to something. All right, what else? How do they feel? Ace of Wands. I could make a boner joke, I suppose, but I'm not going to. But it's somebody's got a fire in the belly for you, all right? But be careful about this. I like that this is here. I get it. I get this energy. But sometimes when I have these together, especially if it's a married person, listen up, especially if it's a married person, sometimes they just want to get their rocks off. Sometimes they're a little bit repressed in whatever their life is, whether it's marriage or with a family, a stodgy family, whatever it is. Because you're tied to that Leo soap opera a little bit. Okay? You're always tied to position 1 and 5. And Leo is position 5. That's the Leo soap opera. I don't know why specifically you're tied to it, but for some reason in the cycle, your energy is. The energy of position 12 is tied to 5. sometimes when people get repressed in that sort of thing, it's boring. Same old sex, same old person all the time. They just want to come in, bang real quick, and then they lose interest. That flares out. That goes out once it's been taken care of, if you will. So I want you to be careful of that. Perhaps that's why you're annoyed by this. I'm not sure. Right. You feel a little annoyed to me by it. I don't know. What else? It's red with the Empress. Yeah. What did I... See, I haven't looked. I read the energy first and I throw the cards. I do that because it's what I do. I don't use cards offline, really. I mean, I throw some readings offline, but out there in the public, I don't use cards. I don't carry cards with me. I just fucking read people, right? Piece of cake. It's easy. But there it is, right there. The Four of Cups. I feel like that's your energy creeping in. I feel like you don't like this for some reason. I feel like you don't. And I feel like on their side, they're trying to deny this and they can't. Because I feel like that's big wood. Metaphorically speaking, your person could be male or female, big water. I mean, I don't know. They're aroused for you. Can we put it that way? It feels like that. It feels like they're trying to shut it down, but they can't. But I feel like your energy's attached to this too. You smell a rat. I'll put it that way. I think you do. In January anyway, if you don't right now, Steve, I'll totally go for them. Okay. Just make sure you know what you're doing. I feel like that burns out. Once they get it, they won't want it again, right? And it's not because you didn't wash, right? It's just because once they get it, they won't want it again. It's too risky to risk that Four of Wands for it. But when they want it, right? Don't be somebody's booty call. Don't be Steve Love Tarot. You're a Steve's Love Tarot. I mean, unless you want to be, but you're a Steve's Love Tarot viewer. You got to be higher vibration than that. I mean, if you are somebody's booty call, you're doing it because you want to. You're doing it, you're consciously aware that that's what's happening, and you're just like allowing it to happen. That's fine. That's high vibration. That's good. It's low vibration when you're delusional about it, and you're like, no, they love me. Okay. Here, you keep telling yourself that. All right, here we go. How do other people see you? How does this person see you? They're in love. Look, there's a lot of... It's just... Right now, but see, these are temporary energies. It's temporary. They're trying to shut it down, but they can't. The way I'm reading that, I often talk about the Ace of Wands. It's a match that blows out in the wind. There's a lot of love right now. They can't shut it down. When they see you, all they can think about is, I love them. I love this. The most love I can pull from the deck. That's what they think when they see you, and they think you love them. They think they've got the Empress. Oh, I can get the Empress anytime. Okay, what else? Seven Cups. There's what I get in the weekly readings. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Okay? This is what I've been getting in the weekly readings lately for you. Well, this past week anyway. I think it was. I might have my weeks mixed up, but I think it was this past week where somebody here, they ran from you and they're somehow going to blame shift it back on you that you ran from them. Right? Somebody's actually confused why you don't go toward them. I think somewhere in here, I think that's why you smell a rat. I think that's why you're a little annoyed. What's the final outcome for you? Why aren't we... It's like somebody's saying, why aren't we together if there's so much love here? Or you're saying that. I don't know. Either way, we'll clarify some stuff. What's the potential final outcome for my viewers? Red with the Ace of Wands. Look, before you go off on, oh, well, I wanted sugarcoating, or whatever, which I know you didn't if you're here. But the January readings, you be in the 12th stop, I can say this now. I've done the overview. I've done 12 fucking readings, pretty much in one day. I will tell you, January came out the way it did because it's mustard rhino energy. I wrote about 2026. It's the year of the mustard rhino. We take the mustard off the fucking food. The mustard covers bad, low-quality shit. You're seeing things and people around you. All people in the world, people in your life, people in relationships for who and what they are. No mustard on it. Nothing to cover it up. Nothing to blame shift anywhere. So they're coming out this way for a reason. Somebody's stringing you along a little bit here because they want something from you, okay? And if they got a blame shift to get it and throw a guilt trip on you, they'll do it. I don't know what your final outcome is yet. I haven't looked. We're going to look now. Potential final outcome, red with the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. Again, they sat there. They got... You might be tempted to make plans with this person. I want you to be careful. We're going to clarify. They see your value. Make sure you know what your value is. Make sure you know that you're an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. And there's only one. There's only one of you. All right? And don't come at me and go, I have a twin, Steve. You're not the same. You're not exactly the same person. Right? All right, here we go. There's only one of you. And I will tell you, identical twins, even their energies are very different. The output energies are very, 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 very different. Very different. Very easy to tell apart if you're reading energy, if you're doing that kind of a thing. Even if they're dressed the same. Ace of Wands, why is that here? Let's talk about the Ace of Wands. Tell me about it. That's how they feel. Oh, right now they're hot for you. They're trying to shut it down. It might be a little inconvenient at the moment. I can dig it. Maybe it is. Maybe January it's an inconvenient time. I don't know. Maybe they feel like you'll say no, and they're confused as to why you'd say no. But this feels like somebody but that's blame shifting, because this feels like somebody who fucked you over, who said we can't be together. I feel like you may have already been with this person, right? But they, whatever this Four of Wands is, they went back to that. I get it. I don't know if it's a new soulmate or an old soulmate, or if this is a pattern with your energy. It's possible. Sometimes when you have a certain energy output, like energy attracts like energy, you attract a certain type. Maybe this is just what you attract. Maybe January is a time when you change your output energy. I don't know. Right now, I'm going to pull on this Ace of Wands. That I do know. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're coming in hot. It's not about a message of change. It's not about communication. It's about, if running's not fast enough, I got a motorcycle right there. They're coming for you. They're coming right for you. All right? Now, I want to point out, when I say that, with my accent, they're coming right for you. In South Park, the TV show, when that word is uttered, usually it's followed by shotgun blasts. Okay? So that could be a lesson for you, right? Look, it's that damn soulmate, and they're coming right for us. Right? So what I'm saying is here, be careful about making plans with this person. You could smell a rat here. Now, you might want to be with this person. I don't know. You do what you want to do. Just make sure you know why you're doing it. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they're coming right for you. You're just sitting there in the forest with sticks in your hair. Why is that here? That's your energy attached to that in my reading. This is showing me the aspect of the Queen of Pentacles, of the Empress that you're radiating. She's all four queens, he or she. You're radiating that energy. Right? And they see you as they're feeling you, or they're feeling themselves, or whatever. Their overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Like energy attracts like energy. You're attracting this person right now. Case in point. Right? The cards are showing you. They're just giving you a visual of the energy flow. Why is that here? Three of Cups. They're going to say all the right things. They already worked out what they're going to say to you. It's my energy of somebody who wants to ask you out. But this is also somebody who's worked out exactly what they want to say to you. They know exactly what they say. Love you, baby. You're terrific. They got all the right words. Why is the Four of Cups here? Let's talk about the Four of Cups. I'm going to clarify the Two of Wands. You want to make plans with this person. With the deck that has the Four of Wands at the bottom. Their Four of Wands. We'll see what happens. All right. Right now, I'm clarifying the Four of Cups, which has both your energies attached to it, strangely. Interesting. All right, let's go. Both your energies attached. Huh. Okay. Let's see where we go. Come on now. Temperance. One of you, they feel like they can't lose. It's a cocky energy a little bit from their side. I'm just pulling on their side. It's a cocky energy. The Ten of Wands. Why is that here? The King of Wands. Yeah, it's a cocky energy. It's a Ten of Wands here is a tens of the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. Somebody feels like whatever comes up, I can handle. Whatever they say to me, I can handle. They feel like that. They feel like they can handle anything that comes their way. right? Just to get what they want. This is somebody who probably gets what they want quite a bit. Probably is, but it's not surprising with all the talk I had around this Four of Wands earlier that this person is reflecting as a King of Wands, right? The player energy, the Burger King, got to have it their way. They always feel like they can handle anything. The King of Wands on the reverse of that will make you feel like anything is possible. They'll say whatever it takes, right? They just want to get their rocks off a little bit. Once they do, I promise you that burns out, right? Once they get in that robe, that burns out. They won't be back. And here you are going, well, now we can make plans together because they said they were going to leave so-and-so and come toward me. They're not doing anything of the fucking sort. Not a goddamn chance in hell. Tell you what. All right. What are they confused about? I get the love. I get that. What are they confused about? It's tied to it. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Wow, I made it through the whole zodiac fly-through without getting a single paper cut. It's amazing. That's awesome. I usually end up looking like I'm a sales rep for the Band-Aid company, by the time I'm done with these things. Do you work for Band-Aid? Yeah. I'm a demo guy. I'm a demo dummy for Band-Aid. All right, here we go. The Seven of Cups. Why is it here? It's across me. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. They think you're on the same page. Well, this is the Ace of Wands right here. We've been talking about it. It's crossing here too, and how they see you, what they think of you. They think you guys are on the same page. I don't think that they really think that. I think the King of Wands often tells themselves all kinds of things, right? If they're taking advantage of somebody, they tell themselves all sorts of things to make themselves feel better. It's not a person without a conscience per se. So I think they feel like you're on the same page. Yeah, it's just a one-time thing. Okay. All right. What's on top? The High Priestess. Okay. What else? The Wheel of Fortune. They don't dare think about the alternative. Right? It's a carpet sweeping energy, and this is the alternative. It's in 180 degrees. You guys are 180 degrees apart. I know that by this final outcome. All right. So you're getting this reading because of this final outcome. I think you might be very excited that this person shows up. You might be. Even if they come in and like the weekly readings would suggest, they talk about how, no, baby, you saw it all wrong. I didn't run. You ran. And I don't see, personally, just between us gals, I don't see you running anywhere. I see you sitting comfortably right there. You're sitting in the same seat you've been in for a while. All right, let's go. Let's see where we're at. Two of Wands. Why is it here? We're shuffling with the deck that has their Four of Wands at the bottom. So they might be married. They might be in a relationship. They might at the very least, they took off for some other greener pasture. Right? We can't be together for some reason. They made up some excuse. I don't like your dad, or I don't like your house, or I'm married. Whatever. Who knows? Two of Wands. Why is it here? Final outcome for my viewers. Two of Wands. Page of Pentacles. It's a student. The environmental energy is there's a lesson here for you. I know you hate that. I do. I don't blame you. Oh, fuck, Steve. Another lesson? Yeah, no, I got you. This is an important position. More people need to watch this reading than are watching it. And you have to learn not to take me literally. This person doesn't have to be married. They don't have to be in a relationship. Basically, in a nutshell, this reading, you're seeing the King of Wands for who they are. You either believe it or you don't. Okay? The lesson lies in both. You'll learn a hard lesson or you'll learn a good lesson. Either way, you learn a lesson here. All right? What's on top? Why is the Two of Wands here? Page of Cups. Yeah. You think that this is red with this. You think that this is all something brand new. We're starting all new again. Why? Is it your fault? Are you stupid? No. It's because the King of Wands makes you believe that anything is possible. It's what this energy does. All right? This is a dangerous energy as a politician. It's dangerous because they'll tell you everything you want to hear. Whatever you want to hear, this energy will tell you. It doesn't matter. And you think you can make plans and all that kind of stuff. They're full of crap. Why is that here? See? I didn't know that was there. It's why I throw the cards. I don't need them, but there you go. That's there. This is, if you start thinking this way with this energy, this is how it ends for you. A lot of regret. All that stuff you bought from IKEA to build a home with this fucker's got to all go back, right? Again, transformation. Move on. Lessons from the past. This, whatever happens here moves you on. But I want to talk about the lesson here. Yeah, great, the death card. Get it. Transitioning. Moving forward. You've already learned the lesson you need here. You've got some wishful thinking in play here. You've got some wishful thinking in play around whoever this person is. Even if they come in and blame shift you that, no, baby, you remember it wrong. I didn't run. You ran. Even if it's something ridiculous like that. For some reason within the energy, this has a lot of charisma in January. You're inclined to believe it. You're inclined to imagine that the mustard's still there, and if it isn't, you're inclined to put some on. Don't. All right? You've already learned the lesson you need here. Don't be this naive little girl, male or female. Right? You are this Queen of Pentacles. You are the Empress. They are seeing you correctly. You are the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. You're all of it. This energy is just a King of Wands. That's all. So when someone shows you who they are, believe it. And if you want proof of everything I just said, underneath that lesson, underneath that death card, is the Empress once again. You are that. You already know here what to do. The mustard's gone. You're tasting the hot dog. It doesn't taste good. It's crap. Stop eating it. Okay? That's all I got. Unless you absolutely want to. Again, you can always make a free will, conscious decision to go, I know this person's fucking with me. I know they're full of shit, but I'm a little horny myself. I'd like to hit it, right? I'll whatever. It's what I'm going to do. I'm choosing to do this. Right? I'd rather you chose to do it than believe what they're saying and think that you're making plans with this person and you're going to have a future with them. Because if you go that route, if you go the Two of Wands route, spoiler alert, this is how it ends. Okay? It is what it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I mean, I will pull 2 more cards from the universe, see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. All right? One card, the crossing card. What else you want to tell my people before we go? Anything? What else you want to tell everybody? This is a message for you from the universe. It's got a King of Cups at the bottom. FYI, 2 of Swords. Crossed by the King of Cups. Truth be told, what you do in January matters. Well, again, it's probably stretching for the remainder of Jupiter retrograde's bubble until the middle of March. But what you do matters. The direction you go matters. However, and I'm going to make sure I'm right, I'm going to say you can't lose here. Yeah, no matter what you got one direction, you can't really lose no matter which way you go. Okay? It's not the end of the world if you choose to make plans. I'm not going to listen to Steve. I'm going to make plans with this King of Wands. It's not the end of the world per se. You still end up okay. You're just not as okay. And I say that in the sense of you've got 2 cups still left standing. Okay? But yes, it does if you choose to believe what this fucker's saying. It does end poorly. Okay? But it's not that bad. You still got 2 cups standing. But there is a way you can go. If you're wise here, there's a way where you end up big. You can either end up a king, male or female, or you can end up a little page. It's up to you with only 2 cups. You can have all the cups if you want them. You can have 6 cups, 10 cups. Hey, it's all there. So again, make your choices wisely. All right? Make your choices on whether or not, metaphorically speaking, if you choose whether something's good for you or bad for you based on how it actually tastes without the mustard on it, you're good to go. You end up on top. I guarantee you this will taste bad without the mustard on it. I know that because as soon as I pulled this card, I felt your energy around it. I said, you smell a rat here. Well, maybe I should have said, you taste a rat here. All right? Don't go get the mustard because it tastes like shit. If it tastes like shit, it's probably low-quality garbage. Throw it away. All right, don't put mustard on it. The mustard is still available in the cupboard in the year of the mustard rhino. It doesn't mean we need to go grab it. We should try the food without it for a while. Okay? Do what you want to do. Either way, you don't really lose here, but I'd rather see you win big. Okay? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.